Just from my experience so far in this campaign and going to the neighborhoods and talking with people, I feel like word of mouth is a tremendous, powerful tool. When I've been talking to people, I've been telling them about some of the good things that are happening in Seguin ISD, and I think many of them don't know. And so word of mouth and being passionate about it is a good way to spread information, but also I agree that having programs at the schools make the parents feel like they're welcome at the schools. I know they've been having coffee with the superintendent at a few of the campuses, and I think that's a good program to get the parents to the campus to see what's going on, and also to make them feel welcome by the administrators and the teachers. Also, as Caston mentioned, social media, I think the district's doing a lot of good things with Facebook and Twitter to make people aware of what's happening at the schools and some of the fun, interesting things that are going on.
Thank you. Eddie Davila from District 4.
Thank you, Dan.
Well, one thing that I want to make sure is ensure that every campus has an open door policy. That's one thing we need to make sure that we're clear on. But rather than it being just an open door policy, it has to be a welcome door policy. We've got to be able to welcome not just parents when they come in for their parent-teacher conference or when there's a disciplinary issue, but when they do come, there's an event or a function or something that encourages participation from the parents to come in and see the school, meet the staff, bring the little brother, bring the little sister, bring the dad, bring the mom, bring everybody. We've got to make sure that we have a welcome door policy. But we also have to understand, what do the parents want to hear about? What do they need to hear about? And we need to make sure that our messaging is effective when we do reach out to these parents and guardians. What grabs their attention? How can we grab it? Is it going to be Facebook? Is it going to be Twitter and all the other good little stuff? Everybody has a cell phone, and there's ways to reach them. But what will grab their attention? And what do we need to do ourselves to reach out to get them to reach back in? I think we have to crack that code to see how to get them to reach back to us. Because listen, I get phone calls on the robocall, and I get the letters, I get the little daily planner that we sign every day, and that's for me. But my wife and I take the initiative, and we stay connected. How do we reach out to those to get them to reach back in? That's what we got to figure out.
All right, thank you. David Geddick, question is about how do you engage your constituents?
Well, communication is the key piece. I think that you utilize any possible media form that you possibly can use to get the events of the schools and the activities, the good news, the bad news, etc., the communication out to the constituents in the media, like I say, in any way possible. But I also think that possibly if every once in a while a board meeting could take place out in the community, in the district, in a school or some type of a center, that sometimes it's so formal and intimidating to go maybe to the central office for some people. If they would be in their own neighborhood, it might be more relaxed to go and participate and see what's going on. So that might be a new way to do some things to bring out communication. And then, like I said, you just communicate in every media way that you possibly can, and you reach out to people in all the districts and have them try to recruit them to come in to work on committees and that type of thing, and training into the central office, and to be valued and brought in to be part of the organization. So I think recruiting people would be huge in all districts.
Thank you. Our last candidate from District 4 for this question, John Holt.
How, as a school board member, I would engage our constituents is, one is to be involved, be active, attend as many functions as possible, and be approachable to the constituents. Everybody who has a kid that's an athlete wants to go see their kid play, so therefore if you're out there and they're aware that who you are, they need to know who I am first, and then be aware that I am approachable and that you can come and ask me any question, and if I don't have the answer for you right there, I'll get it for you. Communicate back to them. One good thing that I have seen at Seguin, in middle school and in Sager, is Remind 101. What prevents the school board member from having a Remind 101 as well? Send out information via Remind 101 and let them know that what's going on, if there's going to be a big talk at the board meeting if they want to come. Get out in the community. The town hall meetings that Dr. Garza is having now, I think is an awesome thing. And you're hitting every single school, and that's good. And that's something the school board should also do.